My name is Mr. Goh Yong Hao, and I'm the intern that works on this robot racing timer for my internship. Now I will give a short guide on how to use the timer for any future users next. The components required for this device should to contain one timer device, two audio jack cables, that is the jack to jack lah, and two USB-C cables as a power port, three laser sensor modules. You need two, but I prepared three. Also, three laser detectors and two HDMI to micro HDMI adapters. Other components are spare batteries and other spares electronic components and others cables, and also some one prototype laser module that is for backup. So on our first startup, you need to make sure you understand some of the ports on the Raspberry Pi port. This one is a USB-C power port. These two are micro HDMI. I would recommend you use this middle one. And these are two USB ports, USB-A ports for connecting peripherals like keyboards and mouse. Up here is for other functions later and I would like to explain. Before setting up, you need to make sure the laser modules and detectors are secure on the floor or other space that you need. After that, you need to align the laser to the detector. When the detector is fully aligned, it will light up the whole detector diode. So sometimes the laser will stray a bit higher, so you need to stack the detector until they are in the same level. And when the laser is detected, the lasers and detector are aligned, you can start to connecting the audio port to into the detector. So I recommend you open up the case, hold the audio port down so it is secure, then you and insert the audio jack because the connection there is slightly loose. So you better open it up and put it there. Also, the whole case in itself is slightly loose. If you want to tape it down, you can do it, but just it should be fine if you leave it there and not break it. So I just leave a reminder that you should be careful with internal wire connections, because it's especially for the laser, it is like very complicated inside. If you break it, you need to manually find how to connect it back. So just be careful. After that, you place the timer at a at a designated location, somewhere in between both the detectors. So after that, you import it. This is very important. Connect the audio jack first. The audio jack is on the side of the box, the timer box. Uh, and then you connect the micro HDMI to your monitors. I recommend you use the HDMI one ports that is in the center, because the box cut out of the timer is already directly towards the HDMI one ports. After that, you connect your keyboards, your mouse. I recommend you to use a wireless keyboard, because if you use a wire keyboard, the wire USB cable cannot fit inside. Then if you cannot fit inside, you need to remove the screws and manually put it, and it will be very messy. So use a wireless keyboard. The wireless keyboard should have a USB dongle that you connect it, so you do not have to use a wire and be very messy. After that, connect the USB port power. Make sure it is firm and then you power it on. And also make sure you do not connect the audio jack. Sorry. You must connect your audio jack before you turn up the power, because if you turn up the power then you connect audio jack, the whole timer will crash and you need to start again. So this is a warning. So you not waste time on starting up and starting up. After that, after the setup, you check the display. It should be a timer GUI. If it displayed, then it is okay. So for the functions, you press the space bar on the keyboard to reset one of the timer. So if you're two timer, you use two keyboards, and on that two keyboards you press those two space bar to reset. On the If you want to access the desktop, press R or F. Try either one, and it will open the desktop for any other application that you need. I recommend it. Just leave it there. After that, the red button on the timer, you press it, it will start the timer, and press again to stop manually. I recommend it you try to press sometimes before you try out actually in real world, because it will have problem with synchronization that I will explain later on. Okay, the timer when you start up may not be syncing. That means that when you press the button, one timer will start, one timer will stop. This is not ideal. So you need to I could recommend it. You 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 can start trying pressing R or F on both keyboard, but this part is optional. The more is the better part is that if you stop the timer, running timer, you stop using the detector. So you run your hands over it. Then when both timer is stopped, press both space bar to reset all. Then try pressing the button again and again. Check if it is synchronized or not. If it's not, you can try again. So doing all this, you should be able to sync the timer. So I also mentioned that the red button will not start the timer on the first press. The second press will start it. That means that for this case, it means that the timer is synchronized from my experience. So if you can, you just before any starting up, you try to press once first. If it's not starting, the next press it will guarantee starting. And also, if you try to open the case, the connection, let's say worst case scenario, the the 2.0 wires has one disconnected, so you need to reconnect. So actually most of the connection are this at the front and the back only. So the purple one is a power 5 volt. You can check the pin out. Mostly involve all of this only. But you want to avoid this, try not to open the box unless necessary. Now I would like to talk about how to charge the batteries. This battery is a lithium polymer battery with a flathead JST-DS. It is the kit should have the chargers inside. If you don't have, you can buy it. The port is a flathead JST-DS. When you connect it, it should follow the shape of the charger. You put it insert it correctly. If it is correctly, the metal should not be exposed. But I put this here because I want to uh, give you the idea how should it be fitted. For this one, you just continue to fit it until it's inserted, and then you power it on. There should be a red light when it's fully charged. Sorry, when it's beginning to charge, it will shine very bright, and then you start it getting more dim and until it will be something like this. That means that the battery is fully charged. If it's fully charged, you can check the voltage with the multimeter. It should be close to 3.7 volt is fully charged. Also, change when you change the battery inside the laser module. Uh, Unfortunately, it is I did not mark the terminals exactly positive or negative, or so you may need to try one direction, and if you can, you just try another direction. Either one, it should work. After that, you just place it inside. It should fit nicely on top of all the wires, or do not touch the wires if you can. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.